हेलो एवरीवन, वेलकम बैक टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल फार्मर रिसर्चर। आज मैं डिस्कस करूंगा फार्मेसी गेट 2004 के रिमेनिंग क्वेश्चंस जो कि रहेंगे मैच द फॉलोइंग एंड स्टेटमेंट बेस्ड क्वेश्चन आंसर्स इन द फॉर्म ऑफ MCQs। लास्ट पार्ट में हमने टोटल 58 क्वेश्चंस कवर कर लिए थे और अभी रिमेनिंग क्वेश्चंस जो हैं वो इस वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इन दिस is of match the following. In the first column synthetic drug is given, and in the second column intermediates from which group 1 drugs are synthesized is given. So for this the correct answer is option A, which shows that buclizine is with option 3, that is 4-chloro-benzhydryl chloride. Chlorphenicin is with chlorophenol. Thiotepa is with aziridine and thiophosphoryl, and alprazolam is with 2-amino-5-chlorobenzophenone. Next question is, in this the first column contains cardiac agents while the second column contains its mechanism of action. And for this first option, that is digitoxin, correct answer is option 4, that is it inhibits membrane bound sodium potassium ATPase. For dobutamide the correct answer is option 3, that is it causes elevation of CAMP levels or stimulation of adenylate cyclase. For sotalol the correct option is option 2, that is it depresses adrenergically enhanced calcium influx through beta receptor blockage. And the last option is nicardipine, and it matches with option 1, that is it produces negative inotropic effect by blocking calcium channels. So the correct answer is option A. Next question, in this first column contains technique employed while the second column contains sources of radiation. So for this visible spectrophotometry the correct answer is option 3, tungsten lamp. For IR spectrophotometry the correct option is option 4, Nernst Glover. For NMR spectroscopy the correct option is RF source transmitter, while for fluorescence spectrophotometry the correct answer is option 2, xenon lamp. So the correct answer for this is option C. In the next question, the first column contains amino acid while the second column contains common degradative products that are citric acid cycle intermediates or their precursors. So for this the first option is aspartic acid, which correctly matches with fumarate. The second option, arginine, correctly matches with alpha ketoglutarate. Serine correctly matches with option D or option 4, which is pyruvate, while methanol matches with option 1, succinyl coenzyme. So the correct answer is option A. So next question is, in this the first column contains tablet defects while the second column contains explanation. So for the first option, that is picking, it correctly matches with option 1, that is a term used to describe the surface material from a tablet that is sticking to and being removed from the tablet's surface via punch. Second, sticking matches with option 2, that is the term refers to tablet material adhering to the dye wall. Mottling matches with option 3, terms refers to an unequal distribution of color on tablet, while the option 4, lamination, matches with option number 4, that is term refers to separation of a tablet into 2 or more distinct layers. So the correct answer for this is option A. In the next question, group 1 contains specific chemical test while the group 2 contains phytoconstituents. And for this the first option, that is thalloquine test, it correctly matches with option 3, that is quinine, while the Murexide test correctly matches with theobromine. Vitali-Morin test correctly matches with hyoscyamin, and modified bond-Traeger test correctly matches with varvoloin. So the correct answer is option B. So अभी जो क्वेश्चन स्टेटमेंट बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस हैं तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं. सो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज in a formulation development laboratory, a tablet is to be formulated and the care tablet has a bad taste and requires physical and chemical protection of the drug from moisture. The tablet should also deliver the drug for local action in the intestine. So for this statement, the first question is suggest a suitable method. So the correct answer is option C, enteric coating. Next question, choose the correct coating material to be used. And the correct answer is option D, cellulose acetate phthalate. Next question is choose the correct solvent for the coating material. And the correct answer is option C, propylene glycol. So next statement is compound A with the formula C2H7N shows the following important bands in the IR spectra. First band is at 3423 centimeter inverse, while the second band is 3236 centimeter inverse. Now for this statement, the question is assign these bands to the important group in the compound A, and the correct answer for this question is option B, that is NH3. Next question for this statement is on treatment with nitrous acid, the compound A is converted to B, which shows a strong band at 3430 centimeter inverse. Assign the absorption band for the group formed in the product. So the correct answer for this question is option A, that is OH. So next statement is in the assay of sulfamethoxazole IP with the formula C10H11N3O3S, 0.2 gram of the sample was dissolved in 50 ml of 2 molar HCl. To this was added 3 gram of KBr and the titration was carried out. So the question for this statement is titration was carried out using, so the correct answer is option A, NaNO2 to estimate the amino group. Next question is the end point in the assay was determined by, and the answer for this is option C, potentiometric method. Next question is if the volume of 0.1 molar titrant consumed was 7.8 ml, calculate the percent purity of the sample. And the correct answer for this is option A, 99.70%. Next statement is a drug which is unstable to light, susceptible to oxygen, and gets degraded in presence of metallic ions has to be formulated in the form of a solution for injection. And the question for this statement is choose a suitable additive to improve the stability of the injection. And the correct answer is option B, chelating agent. Next question is select the appropriate filling and packing method for the above product. And the correct answer for this is option A, that is filling in an amber color ampule with an addition of antioxidant replacing the inside air with nitrogen and stellene. Now the next statement is the usual adulterants for clove buds are clove stalks and anthophyllae. And the question for this is clove stalks can be identified by the presence of lignified scleride. Option C is correct. Next question is anthophyllae can be identified by the presence of acicular crystals of calcium oxalate. Correct answer is option B. Next question is plant tissue culture of carrot is being developed in the laboratory on a semi-solid white medium, and the question for this statement is the micronutrient essential in the medium is, and the correct answer is option B, COCl2. Next question is pH of the medium is, correct answer is option C, 5.6. Next question is the tissue growth observed is, option B is correct, that is undifferentiated cells in clusters distributed in the medium. Okay, so next statement is, in glucose metabolism, name the enzymes catalyzing the following steps. First question, conversion of glucose to glucose 6-phosphate. Correct answer is option A, hexokinase. Next question, conversion of 2-phosphoglycerate to phosphoenol pyruvate. And the correct answer is option D, enolase. Next statement is, methotrexate, trimethoprim and pyrimethamine are all well known to be inhibitors of dihydrofolate reductase, yet they are classified in different therapeutic categories. So for this statement, the question is, trimethoprim has an advantage over methotrexate in its therapeutic category because, and the correct answer is option A, that is trimethoprim binds to bacterial DHFR about 50,000 times more strongly as compared to the host DHFR. Next question is, methotrexate is thought to exert its action why, and the correct answer is option D, by inhibiting the synthesis of folic acid. Next question is, an administration officer having high blood pressure, gastric acidity and diabetes is prescribed famotidine, enalapril and tolbutamide. So for this statement, the question is, from the structural features of the drugs, predict which will be ionized in the stomach. And the correct answer is option A, famotidine. Next question, the patient cannot tolerate enalapril. Which of the following can be substituted? And the correct answer is option B, that is losartan. Next question is, famotidine acts as, and the correct answer is option B, H2 histamine antagonist. So moving to next question, the statement for these questions are, 2-methoxynaphthalene on treatment with acetyl chloride in presence of AlCl3 gives 2-acetyl 6-methoxynaphthalene. This is converted with a set of reagents X to 6-methoxy-2-naphthyl acetic acid, which is esterified with methanol to the methyl ester. Ester on treatment with Y gives Dl 2,6-methoxy-2-naphthyl propionic acid methyl ester. This on hydrolysis gives Z, which is a final product. Now the question is, the set of reagents X are, and the correct answer is option A, that is morpholine sulfur followed by H2SO4 oblique H2O. Next question is, identify the reagents by, and the correct answer is option B, NaH oblique CH3I. Next question is, the final compound Z is, and the correct answer is option D, naproxen. So this is all about today's video. So इस वीडियो में हमारा फार्मेसी गेट 2004 ईयर का क्वेश्चन पेपर भी कंप्लीट होता है. नेक्स्ट वीडियो में हम डिस्कस करेंगे फार्मेसी गेट 2005 ईयर का क्वेश्चन पेपर. तो बने रहिए चैनल के साथ. थैंक यू वेरी मच.